Success at last.
Oh, another lead on the wayward husband.
Another road to nowhere.
No. This is a solid lead.
Well, then why are you still here?
Well, I'm waiting for confirmation, and when I get it, I am going to Mexico to get Luke. Hello? Could you muster up a little enthusiasm? Perhaps try for some empathy. Lulu is in Shady Brook, and you think that Luke can help? She needs her father.
He's the one that drove poor Laura to the loony bin.
You know, I agree with Edward. I think that Luke can only make things worse, Tracy.
For whom? You don't want him in this house again.
I must say it's rather nice to have this house without that reprobate of Anne's brandy, and his cigars and his smoking jacket should be his own.
Lulu is in Shady Brook, and you're whining about smoking jackets and brandy?
Come on, Tracy. Do you honestly think Luke can help? Here's a man who openly admits he hates being a father. He has never been around any milestone in Lulu's life, and now when she is fragile, she needs somebody with stability and somebody with strength.
She needs her father.
Oh, no, Tracy. You need your husband. Luke Spencer is the only man who can handle you, though clearly for very limited doses. So stop being so damn noble.
You're right. What was I thinking? And what good would it do if he gets arrested as soon as he comes back to Port Charles?
There is an outstanding warrant for money laundering against him, and if there is any justice in the world, they will slap handcuffs on him before he can light up one of my prize Havanas. What?
Start calling in favors, Daddy. Get those charges against Luke dropped. Clear the way for my husband to come home, or things are going to get really messy.
No. I am not calling in any favors to get that good-for-nothing Luke Spencer exonerated. Listen, at the rate that we Quartermaines create our own disasters, I'm going to need all my ammunition in my belt.
Let me get this straight. You're storing up favors to cover our backs?
At the end of the day, we're all family.
Really? No matter what we do to each other or how badly we behave?
Of course.
Which is exactly why Lulu needs her father now.
It's not the same.
It is exactly the same. And what good can Luke do Lulu if he's arrested as soon as he gets home?
Tracy, Luke is your husband. I really think it's up to you to get the charges dropped.
He married into this family just like you did, you gold-digging social climber.
I know where your anger is coming from.
From my brother's bad taste in women?
From your insistence on staying in an unhealthy relationship with Luke. So you need to deal with the consequences, Tracy. Otherwise, we are just enabling you.
Only you could come back from rehab with more ways to irritate me.
Well, the program has worked for me. It's taught me healthy ways to cope with you.
If Alan were alive and cheating on you, you would take him back. So don't preach to me about unhealthy relationships. And by the way, Daddy wouldn't be helping me or Luke. You'd be helping Lulu.
Of course I have a soft spot for that sweet little Lulu. It broke my heart to see her losing her marbles on that witness stand.
So clear the way for Luke to come home and help her.
As Monica so astutely put it, the reason is that you want to have your husband back home so you can control him.
Well, that's assuming that Tracy can really track him down this time.
And you are using sweet little Lulu to guilt Luke Spencer into abandoning his latest road trip.
Yes, as long as Lulu's in recovery, Luke will be chained to your side.
I make no apologies for wanting to keep my husband close. And by the way, the two of you have no room to criticize. You are both well-versed in the art of lies and manipulation to keep a marriage together. This is Tracy. I'm on my way. All right, so I am going to get my husband Luke now. I want you to get those charges dropped before I get home. Or I will tell the members of your club that you have resorted to internet dating.
Oh, that's an outrageous lie.
Really? Let's see. Sell high and split? Do you know that I can send your profile page to everybody in your club with the click of a mouse? And I know that they are so going to enjoy that pretty little picture of you in the Speedo.
Huh.
All right. I will have the charges dropped. So you can get your husband back here, and he can break your heart again, just like you deserve.